Good afternoon, this is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 60, part 4. Mitzvah Day keeps your soul in its way, using the Sefer HaChinuch, once again dedicated to our holy IDF soldiers who are on the front lines. May Hashem continue to protect them and their families. Okay, we're continuing the mitzvah, the obligation upon the court, the Beis Din, to judge the law of the borrower. The Chinuch turns to laws relating to the exemption of with the owner, under which the borrower is exempt from liability for any mishap if the owner of the item was in his service at the time of the loan. One law pertains to the case of a Torah teacher who loaned an item to one of his students, or vice versa. In a case of a teacher of Torah and his adult students, the halacha determines in which situation a teacher is considered to be in the service of his students, and in which situation the students are considered to be in his service. The Chinuch addresses another law pertaining to the exemption of with the owner. Additional details involve the law pertaining to one who tells his agent, "Go and lend out your services along with my cow." The law of one who borrows an item from a woman while her husband is in the borrower's service, or one who borrows an item from his own wife, and the law of partners who borrowed from each other, or of partners who borrowed from another person, and that person is in the service of one of them. The Chinuch enumerates a number of other laws pertaining to the liability for and permitted use of a borrowed item. Also included are the laws of one who is borrowing a cow, where the lender sends it to the borrower with another person, in which case the law depends on whether it was sent upon the instruction of the borrower or not upon his instruction, and the law that the sages said in Bava Metzia that the borrower is not allowed to lend the borrowed item to another. These and the additional details of this mitzvah are elaborated in Tractate Bava Metzia, chapter 8, and Tractate Shavuos, also in chapter 8. This mitzvah applies to men, upon whom rests the responsibility to administer judgment. A court, a Beis Din, that transgresses this mitzvah and does not judge these cases has violated a mitzvah obligation. And that, my friends, concludes this mitzvah. Once again, as you can see, there's even so many more details of this mitzvah, and there's so many laws, halachas that are involved. Could be literally hundreds of halachas or more on each mitzvah. And that's why we do the halacha day as well. And it might not address every single halacha regarding this mitzvah, but there's a lot to be learned. This is just, again, the bold print of the Torah. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Feature Mitzvah 36, 100 of the Gold. Be part of our Chai Club. And also, Sunday mornings at the Bella Jewish Center at 10 o'clock in the morning. We now have a mitzvah day, but a lot more in depth. We go through the commentaries, we discuss it, we really try to own it. Thanks for listening. Have a good Shabbos and good Chodesh. We'll see you tomorrow night.